Look at Joel. He's like staring into the camera.
It's recorded. Just want to make sure.
I'm like, let's all be laid back. Joel's like this.
That's why.
I know. He's. I'm getting used to this.
Melvin looks tiny with me and Joel looking big.
I know you look small, tiny.
Yeah.
I mean small, Melvin. You're just tiny. You look small, tiny.
Does anyone ever tell you have a really cute smile?
Everybody.
no.
No, I mean, do you?
Oh no! Oh, you got me flustered, bro. Jordan. Oh my god! I've been told a few times.
That you have a cute smile?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Does anyone say they want to see what that mouth do?
Oh.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, I get that gas more than my cute smile thing.
But you know what you have?
What,
You know your
Joel?
lips are good for sucking.
What, Joel? What?
Dick.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
dude! I didn't even know I had nice lips until like my early 20s, man. So that means I went all my teenage years without knowing. And you have nice lips too.
I have like
Joel, listen,
I have regular.
Gerardo has nice lips, man.
They're just chapped.
That's the reality of the situation.
They're just chapped. You have the nicest lips. I think you put like a conditioner
I
on
don't
them.
put conditioner on my
Let's just
fucking
say
lips.
you look up to Kylie Jenner, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Well, first of all, hers are fake. Okay,
Yeah.
ours are natural.
You know what I like
Okay.
when girls do when they have like when they have lips, whatever. But then when they put like the lipstick above their lips, it looks like they have bigger lips than they actually do.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, kind of like Miranda sings.
Yeah, you like a lipstick mustaches?
You love Miranda Sings.
No. I don't
You know Miranda Sings stand.
No. What's her real name? Kayleen. or something? Colleen. Did you guys see her apology video?
Yeah, it reminded me of you.
Good, dude.
It reminded me.
I forgive
It's
you.
like toxic gossip train.
I forgive her, man.
Yeah?
I forgive her for anything she ever did.
Any
man.
past transgressions?
Yeah. Did you see the blackface thing she did though?
What?
She did like a performance. I don't know if it was like a art or it was a theater. I mean, it was like a play, but she was dressing up as like Beyonce. She painted herself black.
Well, I saw the video where she's like, how to sing like a black woman.
Oh
She gave a tutorial step by step.
But did she kill it?
I don't
was
know.
it accurate?
It had millions of views.
Oh my god, dude.
She also made another. Video of saying like parroting Gangnam Style, and she's like ching chong tung tung.
Oh my god.
Yes, dude, it's still up.
This is Joel's.
No,
That's why you like her so much.
That's hack comedy, dude. That's hack comedy, dude. It's
That's
not.
what?
It's hack, right? Yeah. Just to be racist and be ching chong ching chong.
Yeah.
It's not funny, man.
That's not funny at all.
I like how you try to get away with doing it though. Still,
No. Just because you use it as an example doesn't mean it takes away the
No,
offense.
dude, it's kind of like that thing with Robert Downey Jr. that I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I'm
Yeah.
not really doing that. It's just like the character that she made. I'm being that character, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm just being the character that she created.
Yeah, you guys miss me, huh?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, you miss me, huh? Just be honest. Just be honest. Just say you miss me.
Yeah, I mean,
But when you do this, it's like you left for years. You left for 1 week.
I know,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that week in Melvin time, that's
Yeah.
like 4 months.
I know the views went down after you left. Wait.
I watched it twice. I watched
No,
it
you didn't.
I did. I watched it. Wait, I don't know if this is Patreon actually, because I watched a Patreon too.
Oh, okay.
yeah, about the teeth, and then with you,
Oh, yeah.
you said you like when women shoot their shot.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And you told me you
Yes, I do.
Yes, I
the part I also rewatched the movie There Will Be Blood, and the part when he was like, that was a good one. I was like, that's fucking Gerardo. I'm by myself in my room, like all happy. I'm like,
He's like,
Isimo.
good one. Good one. That was a good one.
Isn't his voice amazing in that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What was
you
it?
remind me of the priest,
Paul Dano.
Eli.
Very tough.
Eli.
Don't bully me, Daniel. I am the third revelation. The ending when he kills him.
Yeah.
I drink your milkshake, and I was like, bro, that's like when me interacting with Joel.
Don't point your fucking finger in my face.
I didn't point my finger. I went like this.
What are you pointing at? Something you want?
Oh,
All right, dude. My bad.
I had to adjust Melvin's mic. I forgot he screams like at Joel only.
Yeah, dude.
And then you look at me and you're like, so how was your week?
Yeah, we forgot you don't know how to podcast.
yeah.
Okay, unnecessary shots.
All right, no, it's okay.
No, I'm just kidding. You've been gone for a long time. We had to save up.
I know you miss me. I know it's kind of like you're the kid that like when the adult leaves, and the kid goes, "Fine, get out of here. We didn't love you anyways." And it's just like, bitch, we know You're gonna miss me, bro. You're probably gonna miss me the most. You probably miss me the most.
I don't miss you, man. I miss the idea of who you could become. I miss your potential, but maybe that potential didn't come back. You know what I mean?
That was eloquent.
Eloquent.
Fuck you, Joel, because my siblings are now using his vernacular.
Yeah.
And when they want to insult me, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like the best. I'm the best sibling. And then like they tell me, they're like, you're just like the idea of a good sibling. And I'm like, you watch Patreon, huh? You watch Joel's Patreon?
Dude. I mean, what can I say? I don't want to say I'm influential, but I do have influence on certain people. And I appreciate it, and I like it. And I'm sorry that it affects you in a negative way.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know what to do. If my words mean something to some people, I can't fucking control that.
Well, practice what you preach. Just be you, baby.
That's all I'm ever trying to be.
Exactly.
And some people love the idea of me. Some people love my potential. Some people just love me for me. And regardless, I'm gonna be somebody. Why not be me?
And if you do love Joel, come see him August 5th to get carne asada at Griffith Park, baby.
Yes, bring your own carne asada, bring your own snacks, and bring us food.
How would you season carne asada?
Just with the seasoning.
I didn't mean to out you like this. Okay,
I'll be honest. I don't really cook carne asada.
He's like, you just connect the air fryer and open it, put it in there, and it does it.
I think you're just mad because you don't have a fucking air fryer, dude.
I have one. I have an air fryer.
Why do you keep on talking shit about an air fryer?
Because look, I use it when I have to, but I am able to use other pans and stuff like that. I've never seen you even use the stove ever. You just use the air fryer.
Well, Gerard uses the stove.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a whole different.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Gerard cooks.
dimension. Yes, another person in the world cooks. You're right. I completely agree with you. More people know how to cook.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I live with him. But I live with him.
I'm saying,
but I live with him. So like, I'm part of him.
That brings me to my question that I want to ask you guys.
Okay,
right?
go for it.
So I've been binge watching. So you not knowing how to do something reminds me of this.
What?
I've been binge watching on YouTube how to survive on a deserted island for 4 days, 5 days. Challenge, can I do it? And it's like these professionals just getting stranded in an island and literally nothing but a knife. And they eat coconuts and they collect fresh water, catch fish and stuff like that. And I want to ask, do you think you could be able to survive? Do you think you'd be able to survive 7 days on a deserted island?
Fucking idiot! I don't think you can survive saying that sentence.
I know. You guys can survive today, bro. I'm not survive today. Could you guys survive on a deserted island?
For 7 days?
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah. With just one knife.
I have a knife.
You have a knife. And just the clothes on your back.
Just like,
and the
How did you
I have a knife. Down the street. Like, I could make rope out of tree bark.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the issue you run into, because, Gerardo, I'm just like, I'll just eat leaves. And then I eat the most poisonous leaf known to man.
Yeah.
And then now I'm in a deserted island crying to my mom that's not there. You know what I mean?
That's the saddest thing.
That's the saddest thing I could have said, yeah.
No, but I don't know, man. I think for me, day one, how do we even get there though? Someone drops us off or we just get lost from our group? How do we get deserted on this island?
You work FedEx in a plane and you fall out the plane and you happen to have a parachute, you pull the parachute. Now you have a knife and a parachute.
Well, so that's like Bear Grylls basically.
Yeah.
That's fucking Man vs. Wild. The show. That's what he does.
That's what?
Man vs. Wild. Man vs. Wild, the show, dude. If I got deserted on an island, I think I'd be good for like 4 days, and then the hunger would start to come in.
Well, and
then I would drink my piss, but I would cook it, and I would get like the molecules separated, the dangerous ones from the good ones.
Wait, is there dangerous molecules in piss?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So you just got to get like the iron out of there or whatever.
But you don't know how to make a fire.
Huh? Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you fucking do. Just get matches, baby.
Okay, you don't. Like I said, you don't have anything except for
you
a
get
knife.
wood. You go like this, and then you get an apple, and then you crush it too much, and then it becomes this little dust, this little fabric.
Oh, because apples grow on islands.
Yes, idiot. Oh, you don't know shit.
I thought you were gonna say you get an apple and make a hole, and that's where you smoke out of with the fucking weed.
Yeah.
No, bro, I'm not poor like that, man. That's
no
only
more.
cool when you're a fucking child, man. You used to smoke out of the apple?
No.
Good, man. So if I was on the island, if I had a knife, I would. There's a lot of animals on islands.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creatures. There's a lot of birds. I love birds. But would I fucking lure one in? Would I fucking maybe drop a stool? And then some animal would come.
Oh, so you're using the stool as bait?
Yeah. There's a lot of animals that like stewing like on an island. So what if I get like a?
So 3 days in, you're gonna shit finally.
Oh yeah. yeah. Even I'll get there and be like, I have to shit, and it's probably better for my survival if I shit now. But I'll still wait 3 days, and then shit in 3 days.
Look, the average person can go 30 days without eating, but they can only go 3 days without water. So after 3 days, you're gonna die.
We all knew that. Wait, with water? No, I just cook my piss and it becomes water.
Oh, okay. What would you do?
I would, like I said, I would eat a lot of leaves. There's water in leaves, if you didn't know that. There's water in food. So if you were to get food, you're probably supplying some sort of hydration. As far as water goes, can you just cook salt water and the salt goes away? No, huh?
No.
But you what they do is they fill up a cup and then they put a bigger cup over it, and the evaporation, like you were saying, condensation, no breathing,
precipitation.
Erection.
So the condensation that gets caught, that's fresh water. So you just do that over and over again to get like little just swallows of water.
But then I'll look for some coconuts. Coconuts are big things on islands. And then I'll get coconuts, and now I'm fucking with some tahini. And then you're fucking ready to go for like a couple of days, dude.
Coconut
and maybe get some
tahini?
fruits, man. And then maybe, why don't I just go in the ocean? I like seafood, man.
I
like
said, you only have one knife, and he's like, oh yeah, put tahini in the coconuts, dog.
You think come on. You
People
think
usually smash coconuts to open them, but Joel's just going to go like this. Separate it.
Dude, coconut's amazing, man. Have you had coconut?
I hate
Just
coconut.
straight coconut. You don't like
I
coconut?
can't stand coconut.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know why. I was super excited to try coconut for the first time.
Yeah.
And then when I did it, I almost threw up. I swear to God.
Yeah,
I had like
really?
a gag reflex to coconut.
Yeah, what about
Wait,
that?
coconut water or the actual
No,
flesh?
an actual coconut flesh.
Yeah, coconut, the flesh is
Flesh is
amazing.
great. The water
It's not that good.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like when people just drink coconut water. It's fucking filthy.
That's so funny because I drink coconut water too.
Oh,
And I liked
my
it.
God.
I liked coconut water.
Bro,
I
they
liked
say,
it.
dude, they say coconut water tastes like regular water that was in someone else's mouth.
What the fuck? That is true.
Plaque and shit.
That is true. That's fucking disgusting.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. My tongue is backwards. I don't like green salsa.
You like green salsa?
I can't enjoy green salsa
Green salsa is the best, dude.
because like the tomatillos or whatever, fucking God made me a certain way to make it super bitter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the best sauce on anything, dude. Even on Chipotle. You don't like the green sauce at Chipotle? The
I
green
don't.
sauce? Wow, dude.
I like hot shit. I like fire. Like habanero sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the tomatillos and green salsa, they don't go well with my taste
That's
buds.
sad because that's all flavor. The
Yeah.
green sauce is all flavor. It's like Valentina. It's all flavor. If you have a big ego, you go for the red ones and shit because that's mostly spice, overpowering flavor. But the green one is like... the green one is where the humble people, the ones that don't have an
You're a
ego.
bitch, dude.
How am I bitch?
Well,
dude?
listen.
How?
Let's say us three get stranded on an island, right?
Yes.
What's the first thing we do?
Killing you, dude. And eating you.
And then you get saved on the second day.
I'll turn you into a boat and I'll just fucking...
There's no water in him though. It's just monster.
Yeah, it's like toxic. Yeah.
All this, baby. This is fucking disgusting.
Put that down here.
My bad.
What you call the? Yeah. What would be the first thing? What would be the first thing we do? So who would be in charge of shelter? Who would be in charge of water? And who would be in charge of food?
Well, definitely
food.
Melvin's shelter.
Yeah, Melvin shots. Your protection.
Yeah, you guys just put my arms over you guys and be like, come on.
No, you're a
you-
construction worker.
Yeah. We'll make you work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not our protection, but you'll build protection for us because that's all you know how to do work.
Okay.
Joel
So
is
shelter.
somewhat of a savage.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the hunter.
The hunter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because he'll catch the animals and fuck them before he brings them over.
And he calls it seasoning.
Don't worry, guys. Already seasoned them.
It's got some stuffing. It's got some stuffing.
Don't worry, guys. Already prepped them. And it's just like the feathers are still on it. Yeah, but they're prepped.
Yeah. I got a glazed monkey. He's like, what?
See, yeah, man.
How did you glaze him? His donut.
Oh,
I'll stop. I'm leaving.
Don't leave. Yeah, I am kind of a savage. I would be the hunter gatherer, man. And listen, I think I would thrive, and I would feed you guys, and I would be like, I'd cook for you guys, I'd make you guys food, I'd give you extra food because you're a big boy, give you food, give me food. I wouldn't even have to eat. I wouldn't even eat. I would just sacrifice everything that I do for you guys.
It's so funny that we'd be on a stranded island and we're all killing it. I'm doing the water, you're doing the food, and you're doing the shelter, and then we all look at each other and we go, Joel, where's your camera? We still want you to have a camera.
So much to bring all this up. You know what we should do? We should
He'd be like, oh, we lost it in the shipwreck. And Charles would be like, then what the fuck is the point of us doing any of this shit?
We'll make you build some mics. We'll start a podcast. And content, dude.
We still record a podcast even though it's just wood. And we're just like, hey, join the Patreon, guys. Welcome to the Isimo podcast.
But we'd be shredded, dude. We'd get really fucking scared. Maybe we need this, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe we fucking need this, dude. Because we're all overweight a little bit.
Yeah, because like, I mean, we could probably live off of like one meal a day. Maybe one or two meals every other day. But with water, we would need a lot of water.
We get it. The water, 3 days.
Water's important.
Water is very important, and what you have to do is find a running spring, right?
Yeah,
running spring or like rainwater, collect rainwater, and then also condensation and all that stuff. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Well, so water is so important, but we don't really drink it that much, right, guys? We drink a lot of other shit besides water. We drink a lot of Diet Cokes, a lot of coffee, a lot of Monsters.
Yeah, but what's the main ingredient in all those drinks, Joel?
A lot of bad shit. Like,
Sugar,
I don't think water is a central ingredient.
Yeah, you don't find water in Monsters.
All this is water. All this is on the
liquid.
table.
I don't know if it's water.
This wide angle is allowing it's water, liquid.
This desk is really ugly, huh?
It was
$45. It was $45.
It says riboflavin.
Is that water?
And guess how much riboflavin's in here?
Well, how much?
260%. So it's like more riboflavin didn't make it in the can
that exists in the world.
than exists in the world. Yeah. And then niacin, guess how much?
Oh, that sounds deadly.
250% niacin.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, there's no water. Where do you find water in there, baby? There's no water.
It's a typo.
It's a vitamin B3.
You know what Monster lacks?
This Vitamin.
Oh my God.
When are you gonna learn, dude?
Yeah.
We've been telling you for like 4 months to stop drinking Monsters with the green ones, and you keep on doing it in our faces. Meanwhile, we're all worried about you every fucking week. See, that's you.
He's concerned.
After you die,
Don't kiss my
you.
Look, you didn't even flinch when
When you die, we'll do that to you. We'll like stuff you.
Stop being taxidermy.
Yeah. With the mic right here, dude.
He's like, please don't touch him. You can take photos with him, but don't touch him.
Don't touch him.
Yeah. We'll still ask you to build stuff.
Yeah. Man, dude. And we'll burn you alive. I mean, burn you. We'll cremate you. Yeah,
Joel, I think you fucking hate me, dog.
No, dude. I nothing you.
But if it was a competition, who would last the longest? I think Melvin has a leg up on the competition.
I think Melvin won't be able to last longer because after we stop eating, we can drink. Maybe we do drink a little bit of water to make us live a little longer. But if we don't eat, I think our bodies will start eating itself. And me, I mean, I don't have that much, and then you don't have that much. But you're a big boy.
I mean, all that trend and all those steroids that you've taken, they're gonna come back to haunt you.
There's no steroids in my fucking body besides heart, will, determination, dude.
Oh, that creatine is riddled your body.
Creatine, man. I just drink
honestly, bitch, I think if I have a full inhaler, I'm lasting the longest time.
Bro, you're not going on the island with an inhaler, bro. You don't need it most of the time, dude.
Okay, what's that one thing that you know that okay, if I have that, I'm lasting a while. Do you guys have that? You is probably Pornhub, bro.
No.
Sex videos.
No, spank bang, maybe.
A case of water.
Yeah.
A case of water? Yeah.
I'll just kick it.
Yeah. That's actually probably the best choice out of.
Start talking to myself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chug a load of water.
What would you do? What would you take?
What I would take, it would be one of those instant fire makers. They just go shing, shing, shing. And
So
then
flint,
fire.
flint and steel.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know what rotisserie chicken.
All you take is one chicken.
One chicken.
You kill it right when you land.
I just fuck it.
It's the helicopters going above to like do research, and it's just Joel.
Let's go down there.
Dude, you would eat the chicken on the fucking plane ride to the island.
Yeah, by the time I'm there, I don't got anything. If we were to go crazy, how long would it take for us to go crazy?
Yeah.
We start talking in accents and shit.
I don't think I would start talking in accents because I'm not racist.
No, not like that. Just like it's
You know how like people who get stranded, they find like coconuts and they paint faces on them. He's gonna paint slanted eyes.
He's so beautiful. I love you.
Would you come into the window?
There was a sound of the listen to Annie. She's okay.
All his coconuts are gonna be like racist caricatures. Dude.
No.
Some are gonna have big lips.
No, dude.
I know you. I know you.
You don't know me. You don't know
Blackface
me.
coconut.
No.
It's gonna be a white coconut, but with blackface. Even though there are black coconuts.
I would have all races.
Yeah.
All races,
You're not
not just
denying
one
the fact that
race.
you'll do this.
Yeah, but I want to just do one race. It'll be all races.
And for like the Mexican one, it'd be two big coconuts and like 10 little ones around it.
Yeah.
that's stupid.
And then he
That's
has
stupid.
a coconut with a turban and he's scared of him.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do any of this. I wouldn't do any of this.
Racist survival.
You would.
No, dude. I'll start drawing, man. I'll become like a painter, like
Bro.
caveman drawing.
Give Joel 45 days and tell me he doesn't make a couple racial coconuts, dude. He's definitely gonna.
All my racist words I've been holding back. And everybody's like, "Don't say it! Don't say it!"
What's Joel's favorite
Joel's
word?
The palm trees are like, bro, chill.
You can't stop me,
Wilson.
Where's Wilson?
Bro. Have you
You
seen?
become an ape.
Yeah, I think I would. I would become an ape. I'd become like a savage animal.
Like Caesar from Planet of the Apes, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many days will it take Melvin just to be naked?
20 minutes. You'll start using those lips or something.
Yeah.
Man.
Whoa.
The show producers are like, you didn't have to be naked. So he just stares.
Yeah, you know this is gonna air on ABC. Like this is not Naked and Afraid. And he's like, "Well, I ain't afraid." Just like this feral motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so have you guys watched Castaway with Tom Hanks?
Yes.
So he was on that island for 5 years.
Oh.
Imagine being on the island since 2018.
Wow.
By yourself on an island since 2018. Just all that time that's passed. Imagine that you were on an island.
There's something kind of enticing about it, but then into like the third day, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then it's like that goes away.
Yeah.
And then like whatever the next third day is, where you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And it's just a cycle of like the human experience alone.
Yeah, like I was watching these guys on YouTube, and obviously they have nothing but the cameras. All of them have like the only reason I have this backpack is for the batteries for the cameras. And some were like, "This sucks. I hate this." Even though they're a professional YouTuber and a professional like
Broadcasting.
Yeah, broadcasting and a survivalist. Some of them were like, "Bro, fuck this. I hate this shit, bro. I cannot wait to get home and drink a Pepsi." And then other people were like, "This is beautiful." And after being like there for a week, they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss this, man. This was truly awesome. This was a break from reality. This was fucking da da da." And I'm like, man, I guess it all depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're just at peace, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. You just be in your own head with your own thoughts.
Especially if you're confident because with your skills. If you're like, oh yeah, because some would be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the water in a couple hours. I'm gonna catch some fish.
Yeah.
Right? And then others would be like, I really hope I can catch fish today. If not, it's going to be another day without food. So like if you're confident and you're good at what you do, I feel like it's a nice time. Nice
Yeah.
shit to do.
I feel like it sounds nice, but I feel like I would need alcohol. I would need like some bottle of Jack or something, dude. I like Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow, when he's like looking for the rum. That would be me, dude.
Oh my God.
Well, where's the rum?
That
Where's
would be
the
the
rum
thing
gone?
you would take a bottle
I think
of rum.
so. I think because just imagine being by the beach, starting a fire, eating some fish. What's left, baby?
Yeah.
Just a little buzz, man.
I mean,
Buzz.
yeah, if I had access, I would definitely relapse.
Ooh,
If I was, it's the worst time to relapse probably, but
no,
the
you think
first
so?
day I would just be like,
I think that's the best time to relapse if you're on an island deserted for a while.
not when I'm in need of all my critical thinking skills.
Well, let's say you hunted that day, you fucking got your cardio in, you ate, you fucking
Cardio?
Yeah, you just ran around, got some cardio, did some push-ups, and it's like 7 p.m. sunset's going down, you start a fire, you start cooking. Just imagine that view. Get a fucking bottle of whiskey, of Jack and Coke or something, and just fucking you by yourself just dancing. Oh, I would take a Bluetooth speaker too. Actually, I would take my iPhone too.
It's a vacation.
Actually, I would take my iPhone and my computer. I still have to work.
This was like you catch fish.
I still have to edit, so I'd probably take my computer. Yeah, I still have to fucking do it. Actually, I still have to hit up my clients. I still have to, I work for Alfred and shit. I still gotta fucking make clips and shit.
He's like, you catch your fish for the day, you make your shelter, you go by the liquor store real quick, get some fucking jewel pods.
Hey, dude, listen, I that's kind of beautiful to me. That's beautiful. I think so. In my opinion, I think that's nice. But for 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah,
3
dude,
weeks,
this
4 weeks.
YouTube rabbit hole started with a video that got recommended to me. It's probably one of the most incredible videos I've ever seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's about these group of 4 Australian homies, right? They're all in like their 30s, and they go on this trip on one of their boats. One of them owns a boat, and they go on this week-long trip, and on this 3rd day, they dock at a abandoned island.
Yeah.
Right? And they're having a good time, and the boat is docked and everything. And then one morning they wake up and the boat is flipped over.
Oh.
And it's floating in the sea. And they're just like, it's the craziest thing because they're documenting everything. Because one of them has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So he has a camera in there. And it's like you can hear in their voices they're nervous, but they're trying to be lighthearted about it. And they're also Australian too, so they're tough, right? So like, and slowly every hour that passes, they're just like, okay, so it seems like we have enough water for 2 days and food for 2 days. So hopefully, and then it turns out that 2 of them went on a trek across the island just to see if they could see any boats out, and they've miraculously found a boat like out in the fucking like horizon.
Yeah.
So they start yelling and they use a little speaker, like a little beep and a flare. And then the boat is owned by this older couple.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you guys okay? And like, they're just like, no, our boat's stranded and stuff like that. Can we use your phone to call Coast Guard? And the Coast Guard was like, yeah, we could get out there, but like in a week.
What?
Yeah. Like it's going to take us a week to get out there. And they're just like, fuck. So they're literally stranded in an island. And like, they're filming it. And it's so crazy in today and age, like people film stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then it turns out that the older couple called the 4 guys' family, and one of the girlfriends just hired a private helicopter to come in and rescue them.
That's what I was going to say. They can't just send a helicopter or anything?
They were afraid that it was going to be like thousands and thousands of dollars. It turns out it was only like $4,000.
What?
And between them, they split it up and everything. But yeah, obviously the family was worried. The family was like, we don't give a fuck how much it is. They're stranded. Our husbands and boyfriends are stranded on an island.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. If I call the private helicopter and I'm like, yeah, my girl's stranded on an island, it's going to be $4,000. I'm going to be like, 1 second, let me call my girl real quick.
Call my girl. You can't though. She's on a, so 1 second.
Yeah. Passive aggressively tell her like, yeah, I can't save you, but it's $4,000. You know, like, let me call my mom real quick. 1 second.
$4,000, baby.
I'll just start a GoFundMe. Like, I need this goal today.
Say we need $20,000. Just pocket pocket 18,000.
Make a profit off of it.
Make a profit.
Bro, it's like the most incredible video, dude. And it's like it shows them like catching fish and stuff like that because they were literally stranded on the island for about 4 or 5 days.
But at least they knew there was an end to it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. That's what he said. He was like, we're so blessed and lucky that on the horizon there was this wonderful couple that was just on their little boat enjoying their Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they weren't there, this would be a extremely different situation. Because the guy that owned the boat, in like his hurry of trying to save his boat, he stepped on broken glass. So his foot was cut up. So like he would have probably lost his foot. The boys would probably starve to that. Like it was crazy, bro.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So you said they had like 2 days of food and water, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they never found somebody there. They never got a chance to call somebody, whatever. So after 2 days,
they start fucking each other.
No. The food and water is done, right? How long till they start eating each other?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So they're fishermen too. So they could catch fish really easily.
Okay, well.
Okay, let's say they weren't fishermen.
I was picturing it just being people. Bro, imagine being that fish getting caught by just 2 random dudes that don't know shit about fishing.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, fuck!
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did I not? I saw the hairy legs in the water, dude.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, sorry. But if they weren't fishermen, or they were fishermen, so they had knowledge of how to create.
And they had
lines?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't even stranded,
Yeah, they
dude.
were having a good time, man.
Yeah.
I thought they had to make spears out of wood, out of bamboo.
That's what all the comments were like, bro, you guys made a nightmare situation into like a nice looking vacation. And people were like, this was nicer than my last vacation. And he mentioned it at the end. He was just, now that he was in his house, he was like, yeah, I mean, it seemed chill, but like it was pretty scary. Like we probably are not going to do that again. Like we're probably not going to do that because it was, at the end of the day, you're stranded on an island.
But are they?
Yeah.
But are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they stranded? It seems like they had a good ass time, and it's good for. Maybe they never even got stranded. Maybe it's all for the content, dude.
Yeah, maybe they sandpapered this shit.
Yeah, dude.
They showed a video of the boat overturned. It was overturned. It's fine.
Okay,
Bro,
yeah,
if we put Melvin in a scuba suit, he could turn a boat over, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're like the Kraken.
No, he was teenage Kraken.
Teenage Kraken.
It was like a $300,000 boat. It was a huge, big boat.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
$300,000. That's like, you know, 300,000 nautical dollars, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how they have nautical miles versus
Yeah,
miles
yeah,
per
yeah.
hour. It's different. It's a different currency.
And for which white? They were white, right?
Yeah, rich white.
Australian.
Rich white Australian.
White Australian.
Yeah,
dude.
for them, 300,000 was like, oh look at it, just flipped
Crikey,
over.
I cut my foot.
Crook. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
they were having fun with it, probably.
They really were. That's what I'm saying. Like they were chill as fuck, like Australians, and they were like, and while they were recording, they were like, oh look, there's a spring up there. So
Yeah.
maybe, like they were like mapping out the worst case scenario. So it's like they would have been fine.
Maybe they didn't even get stranded on an island. They just like landed on New Zealand and they're like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. 'Cause they hate each other so much.
Hey, that's a possibility. But also, what you said earlier really interested me when you said how long would it take for them to fuck each other.
Yeah.
I just thought about that right now. I was
Yeah.
like, how long to the point where they're like, okay, let's say they've been stranded for a month, right? They've been able to eat, survive, but they're like, dude, I just can't do this anymore. I need to let it out.
So they have food and water to their disposal.
Yeah, well, they're great at fucking fishing.
Yeah.
They're great at fucking.
Yeah, they're great at fucking finding water, creating water out of nothing.
Yeah.
Right? How like who fucks who? How does that conversation even get brought up?
Well, first of all, they're Australian.
I think it just happens naturally.
Yeah. I think maybe okay, so like if you found fresh water and I was thirsty.
I'll put it like right here.
No.
But hey, drink it.
No, and I was like, wow, I never saw Joel. I never knew Joel could do that. Now that mind is starting to, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then when you start taking a leadership role, I'm like, Joel's a lead. Oh my God. And I started thinking to myself, wow, I wonder how he fucked. I don't know.
We will survive. We will make it. We will survive. We will grow old together.
It would happen naturally.
Yeah, it would be
It would
kind
be
of
like, it's like, pass me that knife. And then you both
That's what I was about to say.
And then we go.
That's what I was about to say. We'd be drinking
And
by
then
the
we'd be
fire.
like, let's wait till the other two go to sleep.
I feel like that we'd be drinking by the fire. You say something that's kind of funny, but not that funny. But I think it's funny just to make you feel good about it. I'm like, stop. Stop. And
Spider-Man
then, and then you're like, stop. And I'm like, are you going to make me? And then, and then you let me make.
Dude, you're so good at making me uncomfortable.
What are you talking about, man? It's a Spider-Man technique, the fucking shit. Whoa. I never saw you like this. And then I go like this.
saw you like those.
Sorry.
No, it would be funny though if we were able to sustain and like let's say we're out there for a long while.
Yeah.
Just like we'll make a habit of having like nighttime fire chats.
Yeah.
And then we're all just like, Joel, can you tell me how about you beat Down syndrome again?
We're fucking
It's like
rednecks.
it's the summer of '87 or whenever year you were born.
We turn into rednecks with that
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
We turn southern, man.
Joel, you tell me about how you beat Down syndrome again.
I never beat it.
Who said I beat it?
It came back.
Are you guys going to eat me?
It's on this island.
It's in this island. Hey, Ro, it's over there.
Okay.
you make it racist.
That's not even funny, man.
Yeah.
Because people go through that.
Yeah, there's Asians with Down syndrome.
No, I'm saying people get stranded on islands.
Yeah.
And they have to make that tough
What if
decision.
you get stranded on an island and this fool's just there?
Ooh.
Jarritos just.
And then like you go crazy and you tear them apart and you throw them in the ocean and you go to sleep when you wake up and it's back there.
It's gonna be like that scene in I Am Legend when he's like driving by and then the fucking mannequin turns his head.
Dude.
He's like, no. And he
Yeah.
shoots him. Kevin!
Yeah,
Yeah. I think his name is
Jake! Yo, Tom! Joe!
Joel, Mark.
No, that's what
Joel.
you would. Yeah, instead of the mannequin like moving his head, that's what you would do. Like,
Bro, I would go insane in the middle of drinking off, dude. Joe. I'll rip my dick. I'll rip my dick and twist it upside down.
You're fucking yourself.
Most man's like, no way, you take twist it like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Oh, well, we were talking about something earlier. Do you guys want to keep talking about islands?
Whatever.
What's it called? Earlier, we were talking about restraining orders.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Melvin have a history with restraining orders.
That we never got one against us.
Yeah,
No. We're not like that. But Joel,
I've never had that problem.
you've never had to go to. Have you ever had to go to court?
Yes, many times.
What?
Yeah, but for speeding tickets, DUI tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not for, stalking people like you guys.
We had to request a restraining order.
Yeah.
Gerard and I had to request.
Yeah, it's like when you turn yourself in to the cops, right?
No. We had to request a restraining order against someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And so you had to do one for your mother, right?
Yeah.
And it was having to do with like living situations.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, this is when I lived at that house in Sherman Oaks, and it was like a trap house, basically, fucking bunch of drugs and whatnot. And there was like 16 people living there at the time, right? And so this one guy, the landlord Brad, wanted this guy out, and Brad, he talks like this.
Yeah.
All right. So that's probably going to come out here in the story. But
Yes.
So there was this guy. There was two dudes from Africa, one named Henry and one named Opalani, right? Henry, come on, that's not an African name, right? Anyways, aside from the point, but Opalani, Brad hated Opalani, but he had like some toxic relationship with him where he kicked him out of the house, and then Opalani would come back. Lonnie, his name was Lonnie. He would come back and be like, Brad, I'm sorry, my past transgressions, all this stuff. Brad's like, all right, come on, come on in. And then eventually Brad hates Opalani again, and then he kicks him out. So there was this one time where Brad hated Opalani again, but he was not leaving, right? Maybe he came to know like California's like living rules, or whatever. What is it called? Like tenant rights.
Laws, yeah.
So he was just gonna squat basically. Opalani comes home one day, and this is the talk of the house. Everyone's like, "Yo, Brad and Lonnie hate each other again," And he comes into the house and he has my bike, right? And I was like, "Hey, yo, Lonnie, that's my bike." And he goes, "No, it is not. Brad said I could have it." Right? And I was like, "Nah, bro, but it's my bike." I was a little twisted too. I was like half past tipsy.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Opalani's like 6'7", 6'6", right? He's pretty tall. And he's, muscular, not fat at all, muscular. And so I'm like, yo, no, that's my bike, dog. And so I grabbed the handlebars of the bike, and I'm like, bro, it's my bike. I don't care what Brad said. This is my bike, He's like, Brad saw it at the yacht and said, that's nobody's bike. It's your bike. And he fixed it. So I appreciate that, but nobody told me he was going to take my bike.
That's very nice.
Anyways, long story short, in this situation, he grabs me by my peacock. What is it called? Peacock?
Cock?
Peacoat.
Oh, peacoats. Yes.
I don't have a peacock, dude. he grabs me by my tiny dick. Yeah. He grabs me by the peepee.
Look at you fucking happy you are.
He grabs my my cock. My peepee.
Grabs my cockpit. Because I pissed.
He grabs me by the peacoat.
I pissed, you grabbed the cock piss. I pissed on him, he grabbed the cock piss.
He ate my shit. Just kidding. No,
And he's... I don't know. Keep going. Go.
So he was rimming me. No. So he grabs my peacoat. He slams me on the ground. That's why I have this. So see this little thing on my? It's like an indent above my nose.
Oh yeah.
And it fucked my nose up. I didn't break my nose or anything, but I had a huge, like a piece of rock hit me in the face or something.
Were you bleeding?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bleeding just from the forehead. And he slammed me on the floor or whatever. So that happened, right?
Yeah.
And then Brad's like, yeah, so sorry to... Brad is a little autistic, I feel like,
Yeah.
right? So he was like, sorry to hear about what happened with you and Lonnie. I didn't know that was your bike.
Wow.
He's like, you can get a restraining order on him, right? And I was like, for sure. I mean, whatever. Brad's like, I'll pay you if you fucking... Allegedly, if you go through the process, because it's a long process.
Yeah.
I didn't know how long the process was.
Yeah.
Right? So we had to make a police report, I guess, to document the event. And then we had to go to court. And it was so funny at the time because it's a house full of characters, right? So we're all like playing out what's going to happen in court with like getting this restraining order. But we walked into the court and we were like, yeah, he hit me and I want a restraining order. And the judge's like, for sure, yeah. And then we're all like, like hugging each other like it's Goodfellas and shit. Like, So I don't even know what happens. I think it's like for 60 days, right? Or do you know?
Hey, some are like for 60 days. Others are for like a
lifetime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a 60-day restraining order.
60 days, that's it?
Yeah, just because he wanted to evict him. So Brad wanted to evict Lonnie.
Yeah.
We squashed the beef too. And it was funny too, like he couldn't be within 15 feet of me.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
That's pretty, still pretty close.
Yeah.
16 feet is like
15 feet. That's from here to the door.
Yeah.
What? Yes. I get that.
Yes,
it
Joel,
sounds
it's
like
from here to the door.
It's making our spot sound very small.
Oh yeah, so it's like halfway to the door.
Yeah.
it's
It's like from here to this table.
This table's ugly as fuck.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. But that's my restraining order story.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Did you fight back when he tossed you like that?
No. Dude, I have this common fucking. It's well known that I ragdoll. What? I just ragdoll whenever I get into physical confrontations now.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like when
Ever since 2018, I just I'm ragdolling from now on, dude.
like playing dead almost.
Yeah.
Wait, that's. I think that's kind of smart though, right?
I think Joel should train you in the arts of physical combat.
So if someone's like, "Yo, let's get down," you just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm the definition of a lot of bark, no bite.
Like the Toy Story's toys. Toy Story toys.
Yeah, exactly.
When Andy's comes in, they're just
when there's a fight, I'm like, Andy's entered. Yeah. And she put Andy on my shoe right here.
What about your story?
in my boat. Oh, my story is kind of similar to yours. It was
You guys slammed by the pee-pee?
No. You pissed on his hand.
It was a problem with my family and the landlord. So it was this gentleman who just wild and erratic and would abuse his children and beat his wife and and the wife had to run away to Texas. Yeah. You like the story?
I'm listening.
I was just thinking right now of I told all the roommates we're trying to get a restraining order on him, and so they go down the line of all the things that they did, and then the last guy's just he raped me.
It's like he stole your bike, he used your toothpaste, and he murdered you.
Sorry. He went to Texas.
No, the baby mother left to Texas, right? And the two kids were taken away, obviously, by child services because this guy was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And there was this one time he got his ass beat in front, he was talking shit, and he would come out and just fucking just yell at the top of his lungs and just be angry and evil, right? And other neighbors would be like, "Hey, relax," and he'd be like, "No, fuck, you want to fight?" And then he would attack the neighbors. He was just like a feral animal, you know. And this one time he got his ass beat in front of the apartment complex, and no one helped him, dude.
Good.
You know, when someone gets knocked down, they're trying to get back up, and they're just like,
yeah,
that's what was happening. And I was just I saw it, and I'm like, man, no one's helping this guy, and it's his own fault.
Yeah.
So basically, we minded our own business, but when my family started getting involved, I was like, well, the only legal thing we could do is get a restraining order against this guy, right?
Yeah.
And because my family, they can't defend themselves, so it's
I believe in you guys.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
They can't when I'm not there, but what you call and fucking I'm like literally,
they're always telling people wait till Melvin gets here.
Yeah, wait till my brother gets here. Wait till my son gets here.
That's so disrespectful.
And my landlord was like, yeah, if you get one, I'll get one too, and then we'll take them out together. And we had to work together with the landlord because he had the squatting thing. So they wanted to evict him for a while, but he was underneath this program, this housing program that wouldn't allow it. So we got that done, and it was very tedious, and then someone ended up killing him.
Oh shit!
Oh, before the actual process.
Yeah, before the actual process was done.
Someone.
He was involved in a lot of dangerous
murder.
He was involved in a lot of dangerous shit on the street.
I thought you said he's involved in a lot of daydreaming. I'm like, that doesn't kill somebody.
No. He was involved in a lot of dangerous shit on the street in the neighborhood that we used to live in. So it's and also he had a big mouth, very loud, disrespectful mouth, and he would always want to fight, always picking fights with people. And one day, I guess, he picked it with the wrong person, man.
Oh,
That's when the PBS music plays. Dude.
Yeah.
That's when we pause and the camera just like zooms out and it's like Melvin was later charged with the murder.
Yeah, because it kind of sounds like you had something to do with it.
It kind of sounds it sounds like a.
You're covering yourself. Yeah.
Dude, what happened?
It kind of sounds like it when I say it out loud.
The detective
Yeah.
is like in the middle of listening to this episode. He's like, "Fuck!" He has no leads to the case, and then he lays back and he hears you saying this. He's like,
What?
Melvin killed him.
He's like, rewind that episode of Isimo podcast right now.
Clip it up.
Skip the part where Joel's making racist coconuts.
Yeah, that's not interesting. Listen, man, I've never had to deal with anything like that. Thank God.
But you've been to court.
Yeah, I've been to court.
You've been to court.
I have been to courts, but I've never had to deal with like a restraining order or having to fucking
Wait, you've always been. What's the opposite of defendant?
attended.
Plaintiff.
You've been the.
I've attended court. Yes.
Wait, what's the bad one? You've always been the defendant.
You're the defendant.
I'm a defendant. I'm a defender. I'm a defender.
Oh my god.
I defend people.
What's it called? You never got a restraining order, but you did show up to court in a straining jacket, right?
Yes, I did show up to court. I've shown up to court a lot of times, man. And
Straight jacket. Fuck.
straight jacket, yes, but
Did
it's
you
okay.
say straining?
Straining
In the
jacket.
straining my back. It's straining my back.
It's hurting my back.
I've gone to court a couple times, and it's mostly for traffic tickets. But that one time for the DUI stuff, and then one time, I was skateboarding without a helmet, and the cops came get everybody tickets. We were all like 14, 15. And then my dad had to go to court. We all had to go to court together, and it's kind of like one of my lowest moments.
Kind of gay.
Yeah, it's like we're here just because we were skating without
What'd
a
your dad
helmet.
say?
He didn't understand any of it. He had a translator, and then the judge was like, "Hello, everybody." The translator would be like,
Tu
he said,
hijo es pa puto.
Dijo, hola. No, I didn't. No. Hello, everybody. Tu hijo es un puto cabrón. Un
tu hijo-
famoso cabrón. No
sí.
sabe nada de esos pinches
Sí,
cabrones.
tu hijo es un poser. No sabe cómo patinar.
No, his dad was like, I'm in love with the idea of you, Joel.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
When did you learn English? When did you learn English?
Perfect. It's just like, esos son las únicas palabras que sé.
You're a loser, and I.
It's okay. But yeah,
Nah.
how was the court? You had to put a little suit on?
Yeah, I had to put a little suit on. I had to get my I brought like my briefcase in there, and then because I had like my
so cute.
I brought my Jehovah Witness magazines in there just in case. You always got to grind wherever.
That's
you're at.
hilarious.
Yeah, I was in jail. The first time it was in this one little room. It was like 4 dudes, 4 kids. One was like a cholo foot that was all tied up, and then there was me with just like a little baby with my little bowl cut and my little fucking suit and shit, and I had my little briefcase, my little atalaya.
The judge was like, oh, this one's gay. He
That
doesn't deserve to be in here. There's a little gay one.
No. If I was gay, if he said that, my dad would have been very pissed, dude.
Llévatelo.
Yeah, and then my dad had to pay like $300, dude, just because I wasn't wearing a helmet.
That's crazy, bro.
Fucking
But
highway robbery.
That was the cool thing about the skating culture. It's like you would go, you wouldn't wear a helmet, then the cops would come, then all the people would be like 5-0, and then we would all run out of the skate park, and
Joel
then
smiling.
Dude, it was exciting because the girls would be there, and then
You got caught, though.
and then you just walk while everybody's. I didn't get caught, yes. I did get caught, but it's not about getting caught or not getting caught. It's the fact that you're kind of like rebelling. Because
Yeah.
part of skating culture is being rebellious, right?
Yeah.
So the cops telling you got to fucking wear a helmet and you don't wear a helmet, that's how you get the puss. At least when you're skating.
Wow.
Come on, man.
So you were into skating just for the puss?
No, I wasn't skating for the art, man. I was fucking pretty good. You guys never seen me skate, huh?
No.
You guys never seen me skate.
I don't
Mac?
think you. I don't know. I don't think you know how to skate.
I do know how to skate.
I think you
Well,
just.
first of all, I don't think you never even use your legs.
I think you just. What you would do is just run with it, and then
never get jump on it. No. See, I was a great
or like
skater.
you would show up with the skateboard, and then people were like, "Do a trick, or skate." And you'd be like, "I tweaked my ankle the other day." I'm
tore my
taking a break.
ACL.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just coming to support you guys, man. You guys want me to film?
Yeah.
You're being very specific with that. You've done that before, huh? When you used to dunk when you were younger.
Instead
huh?
of people asking Joel if they could borrow his skateboard, he's like, "Do you want to borrow my skateboard?"
Listen, I was a great skater. I gotta do it. One of these days, I'm gonna record some clips and I'm gonna send them to you guys.
And then he goes home and he rubs out parts of this board to look like he grinds all the time.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
He's
what part-
little tech decks with his fingers. Remember the tech decks?
what parts would I have to grind off? You guys are the skaters, huh? You guys are the skaters?
What was that? Like lips, right?
No, the tails or the lips or the nose,
Yeah.
or the the trucks.
No shit.
You'd have the trucks and the
Oh,
bearings
I
and
used
the
to do
wheels.
tech deck. Remember that shit?
Yeah, because you don't have any fucking friends, dude.
Any friends?
You don't have any friends.
Yo, I used to do
I would
that
go
in
skate
elementary
with
school.
friends.
Elementary school.
You'd be like, ooh, doing that in your
Melvin's
fucking living room.
I had a lot of friends.
Yeah, he had no friends, dude.
I had
Tech Deck's
plenty
for-
of friends.
Tech Deck is for kids who had no friends, man.
I had plenty of friends, dog.
Damn, I loved tech decks when I was a kid.
Yeah, because you had no friends, dude. You guys had no fucking friends. Dude.
I know why he didn't like Tech Decks.
Why?
Because he has small
Fingers too small.
What are you talking about? First of all,
we can't Tech Deck like this. First
of all,
it's okay. It's okay.
I went to a couple of skate deck competitions. That was like the best one there because
So
I
you
was.
did Tech Deck. So you were the best.
No,
Truth comes out.
because they would have
Restraining order against Joe.
no, because they would have these mini ramps, and I would be skate. I would have my Tech Deck, and I'll be
'cause the
skating.
mini.
I'll be
You'd be the
skating and do kickflips, everything, dude. These little fingers are better for skate decking than your big ass fucking dick
but you
fingers,
were
dude.
hating on
You just said you never did it. Now you say you did competition.
Because I did both. And they're both different skills.
Oh,
They're both different skills.
you're a liar.
One works out the legs, obviously. One works out the ass and legs. The other one works out your fingers. And then it's fucking intense when you're in those little ramps, those little tiny little ramps, like this big and shit. You have to be skating with other fucking fools, and you gotta wait your turn to do the best trick, and you gotta do like an ollie off like 5 stairs, dude. That's fucking hard. That's fucking hard. You guys don't know about that. You guys aren't competitive like me. I've had a lot of skills in different areas.
Okay, so you have done Tech Deck.
So you were telling us that we had no friends because we tech deck, and then you were like, I was the best tech deck.
I was in a statewide
Okay,
competition.
because you guys were lower level. You guys were lower level tech deckers. I had friends. I would skate outside of the finger realm. I would skate in real life, right? With my legs and with the homies, and we would get fucking, we'll get like burgers and we'll get a 40 afterwards. Then I would go to the other spot with all the lonely people, and then I would get like my tech deck and then fucking skate with them, dude.
Yeah.
And
then
listen,
you would go to like women's conferences and fight for emancipation.
Oh,
and-
yeah. BP didn't have rights for women until I fucking showed up in 2017, dog. There was no woman. You have
All
anything
the
to
men
say?
with Tech Deck.
You have anything?
I'll ask you, have you guys ever cried because of the cops?
For them existing?
No, like your interactions with cops, like, and you just start crying.
Oh, no. You have.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, the first time I got pulled over, the cop pulled a gun on me.
Oh, that'll do it.
And he was like super aggressive. His name was Sergeant Olivo
Yeah.
in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
And I was like fucking Olivo afterwards, acting like I didn't cry.
Yeah.
What's called? But no, he pulled me over for running a stop sign that wasn't there. So like he probably thought there was a stop sign there, but there wasn't one. And it was right next to the Outback Steakhouse below Ontario Mills. And so I was pulling in there to get lunch for going to traffic school. I was going to traffic school while getting this ticket, right? For something else. I forget what. But he pulls me over. I pull into a parking space with no way to get out of the parking space. So it's like, like a barrier kind of thing. And then my truck was still on. This is when I had a truck, right? And he pulls in behind me and he comes out. He's like, turn off your truck with the gun out.
Oh, my God.
Just like that. And I was like, I'm 16. And then he was like, today's the day you become a man. And he gave me a ticket and then he dipped out.
What a fucking asshole,
He said
dude.
those words?
Yeah, he said that.
Cunt.
What an asshole,
Yeah.
man.
Fucking cunt.
And the stop sign wasn't even there. But at the time, like I call my mom and she's like victim blaming. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, fucking, well, they're making it right now and they haven't put it up yet.
You know what? That reminds me of like, dude, growing up, when I used to encounter mean adults,
Yeah.
I used to just be like, well, fucking adults are mean, man. Fuck. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, no, that person was weird,
Yeah.
bro. That person was a piece of shit. Because I couldn't even fathom talking to a teenager like that, bro. Well, not today's you become a man, bro. And then you say that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Especially a cop, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's like, we're kids, man.
Yeah,
we're
dog.
kids. Why abuse?
I was
your
like, but
power?
I want to be a boy.
And then the whole taking out the gun thing is pretty intense, though.
Yeah.
That is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That is extremely terrifying, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there was one time where I think the most spooked I ever got with a cop. All my interactions with the cops have either been really positive or really negative. But the only time where I was like, oh shit, I think I might be in trouble. I had just started film school and I started dating this chick that lived in this hood of all hoods in Gardena. And I was just like, And I was like, I could just drive you home. She's like, no, I'll get an Uber. I was like, no, I'll drive you home. Be trying to be a gentleman. And she's like, it's pretty far. I was like, don't even worry about it. And it's like 2 a.m. And I'm driving. And the more I drive, the more I'm realizing, holy shit, she lives far as fuck. And she lives in the fucking hood. And I finally, I get there, right? And she was like, I don't really want to go home. And I was like, all right, we could just ride, right? We just fucking. And the whole time I'm thinking like, man, I hope like I don't encounter any gangs or any fucking shit like that. Cause I'm like, I'm by myself. You know, this girl's not going to do anything. And it's fucking 2, 3 a.m. And I'm not from here and people don't like that shit, right? So I'm thinking that. I'm thinking this. I'm being weary of the streets. I'm being cautious of the streets. And then all of a sudden, this fucking Mercedes just fucking zooms past us, going like 100 miles in the regular streets, right? And to the point where even it spooks us, and we're just like, holy shit, oh okay. And then we keep driving, and then the cops pull us over, and the cop pulls us over in the middle of the street, and I was like, bro, there's no way they're pulling us over. Why the? And then he goes, pull over like you know what the fuck you're doing. And he says that shit, and I was just like. I was like, what the fuck? And I pull over and he has the gun, guns in hands and everything. Cause like once you drive past 100 miles, that's felony. Attempted manslaughter, right? He's like, get out of the vehicle. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the other one's like, you too, man. When we get out the vehicle, they sit us on the sidewalk. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you arresting us? And he's like, you're driving 100 miles an hour on the motherfucking street. And I was like, that wasn't us. We literally saw that fucking car. He's like, watch your mouth, lower your tone. And I was like, all right, dog. We literally saw that car. We literally saw that fucking car.
He's like telling you, watch your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, no, but I'm sitting. We're handcuffed.
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
Yeah. And I was like, we literally saw that car literally 20 seconds before you pulled us over. He fucking zoomed right past us. We thought it was dangerous as fuck. And he's like, yeah, right. And he's just being pompous, right? And then all of a sudden he gets a call in the car. And then his partner goes, yo, like, it's just like, hey, we caught him. You know what I mean? And he's like, all right, I'm going to let you guys go off with a warning. And I was like, not a fucking warning. You know it wasn't us. My car's black. That car was gray. And he's like, just stop. You don't want to make this worse for yourself. And then the girl that I was with was just like, no, let's just go. And I was like, all right. If she's cool, she's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He's like trying to smash the whole time.
I was like, fuck. Okay, yeah.
He tells the cop, I'm a virgin.
And yeah, we left and I was like, I think it's best that I just drop you off because and I drop her off and then I remember getting home just being like, bro, that could have been so bad.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's how these fucking when I think about like, oh, he got caught with drugs in his car, weapons in the car. I'm like, how do the cops know?
Yeah,
but they just get pulled randomly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just so happens that they have illegal things, and then that's how they get caught up.
The cops are. I'm always nervous when they get pulled over, man. You never know how they're gonna act or what they're gonna say. Sometimes they're super aggressive for no fucking reason.
Yeah, everyone who says that, like, oh, if you could just, what's the word that they use? Just like obey what they say, everything would be a lot smoother. And even though that is true, like. That's how I know no one's been in that situation.
Yeah.
Because when you have guns around you and you cops and they're mean to you, and you're getting blamed for something that you didn't do, it's kind of like in the moment you're not like, okay, this will get resorted eventuody. In your mind is like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
In your mind's eye.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Especially when you're in a moment like that and you're like, I've had a couple moments like that, but when I'm high. And that's always like
that's what I'm saying.
You just like you start doing weird shit. Like you're not even trying to do weird shit. Like you fucking I don't know, like the cop would come. Not anything like funny. I'm just saying like you maybe you put the window down when they don't ask you to, or like you're trying to reach for something, they're not asking you to. They start fucking yelling at you, putting the gun at you, and then you're high. She's like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? And then you're like, why do you have? And then you start questioning, like asking them, why the fuck are you pointing the gun at me? And then they start screaming at you, and then you open the door, but they didn't ask you to open the door. It can get very chaotic and very crazy.
Yes.
There was this one time at my homie Tyler McClure, right? Oh, I probably shouldn't say his whole name, but it's all good. We used to smoke weed all the time, and he was what's called like a wholesome, withstanding white man, right? I went to high school with, and it was the senior year summertime, right? So we were smoking a lot of weed, and he was like, "Yo, I'm house sitting the house across from me, like let's fucking let's smoke weed in their backyard,
Yeah.
basically,
Oh my
right?
God, yeah.
Because if not, we would have to just hide it from his mom. He didn't live with his dad, I think, and like it was just his mom's house. So we were tired of like being in the corner next to the pool, just like smoking and being like, coughing all quiet and shit. So we're like, let's go fucking be rambunctious over at your house sitting. And so we go into the backyard and there's a glass table, right? Nothing breaks or anything. That's not where the story's going. But we have a bong. Like he has the world's biggest bong that he has to hide from his mom. You know what I mean? And so we're like flaunting this thing around, passing it between the homies. It's me, Tyler, and Robbie, right? And then we see like cop lights out front, and we're like, "Oh, that's crazy, dude! What are the cops doing here?" You know?
Yeah.
Because we've tripped acid before, and the cops came on the street before a different house. So we're like thinking to ourselves, like maybe the house is doing something again. And then all you hear from the front is, "Come out of the house." And we were like, "Yo, it's right next door." You know what I mean? And then they were like, "Come out of the house." And then, oh no, I'm tripping because the next, not the next door neighbor, but the house that was connecting backyards. As the cops were there, they told us, "Oh, it's Tyler. I called the cops, dude."
Yeah.
And then Tyler was like, "Why?" Fuck, you know. And so we go out to the front. And the cops aren't aware that the guy knows Tyler. So the cops are just getting 3 guys out of the backyard that were like, I don't know what he told the cops, but he heard glass clanking from the glass table in the bong. So he looked over and he saw us smoking in the backyard. Right? So we go out to the front. They handcuff us. We're sitting. And there's people from our high school that are part of the Police Explorer program or whatever that are there. And they're fucking losers in high school.
Yeah.
I fucking said it, Jonathan Hammers. This guy, right? Another fat white man. Yeah. And he's like talking shit to us and stuff. And then they're like,
What is he saying?
They're just like, "Oh, I expected this from you," kind of thing. Like those kind of things. You know what I mean?
Those are fighting
And
words,
he's a loser in school, dude. So he's like living out his fantasies.
yeah.
And he's a future cop also, too. That's the thing, too. Anyway, so they sit us down and we're like, me and Robbie are like, "Bro, can we get a cigarette, dude? Like, what the fuck?" Like, we know that we're fine, but we're handcuffed. Sitting you know how the gutters are bigger curbs?
Yeah.
So we're like at the gutter sitting there, and the cops are sitting in a circle in the cul-de-sac, like, or not sitting, standing talking in a circle, and we're just hearing them like talk about their day and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just talking shit.
Yeah.
And then they come back over and they're like, "All right, you guys are good to go." And I literally told the cop, "I'm like, Doc, I'm high. You want me to drive home right now?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
And I literally just got in my car and dipped out and passed the cops.
Yeah. Some cops do. They say some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
When one cop, we were smoking in the car and they took us out of the car and they arrested us. They had the handcuffs on us and they fucking started stepping on all our weed. We were like in an industrial area away from like any homes, any neighborhoods. They were like, "Dude, you should be you guys are losers smoking weed out here. You guys should be out there partying and trying to get girls, right?" And then it's like, dude, we go to school, we're just smoking weed.
Yeah.
We went away from family so no one has to fucking smell or anything. What's so wrong? And just get them calling us losers because we're not out there partying. It's like, isn't that worse? Like drinking and fucking driving? We're just here smoking down my street.
That's the early 2000s for you, baby.
Yeah, man. And I don't know, maybe it was just because weed had such a bad image back in the day, or it was it was illegal, but it's like, dude,
Yeah.
why the shit they like talking? This is police officers, and we're kids. We're like 17, 18, right? We're just like young kids, and these fools are like 35, 40 years old, trying to talk shit. It's like, dude, relax, shut up. You're not doing anything, man. You're just arresting fools.
It's like Joe was saying, bro. It's like most of them are like losers in high school.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, we're just in the parking lot smoking weed, and we're not doing anything. We're not bothering anybody.
Yeah.
We're away from families, away from neighborhoods. Leave us alone, man.
Bro, it's Jonathan Hammers, Jordan Fielder. Like, dog,
name it all,
these
man.
fools were in the Police Explorer and they fucking loved it. They always talked about it at school.
Yeah.
But I was a loner, so I was like a professional eavesdropper, dog,
Yeah.
like in high school, you know?
Yeah.
And I was always like, that would be cool, but I don't want to be like, there's that feeling. I don't, obviously I'm 32 years old now, but even when I was like 16, 15, I was like, those guys are losers.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are they with the police?
Yeah.
You know?
To get some power.
Yeah.
To feel some power.
Well, also it's their parents. Like when you're that age and you're in those kind of programs, it's not really you making that decision.
Yeah.
It's something brought upon by your parents. Like I played baseball because my dad loved baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought about being a cop one day
Me too.
when I was younger. But I feel like it just wasn't me. You know what I mean? It wasn't my calling.
Imagine fucking 210 pound, 6'5" Melvin being a cop, dude.
This
Just yoked out.
he would make
Dude,
a perfect cop.
I remember in middle school and early high school, I would say like if everything failed in my life, I'd be a cop.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Really?
basketball. I wanted to be an architect at one point, and like I was like, if everything fails, I'll just be a cop.
Yeah. Yeah. You're saying it's easy to become a cop.
No, I'm saying that if everything failed in my life, I'd just be a cop.
I can imagine you have you have cop energy.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But I'm like, I think people think that, and then they get to know me, and then it's just like I personally believe, I don't know how you guys perceive me, but I personally perceive myself as like the opposite of a cop
No, I wouldn't
energy.
say that cop comes to mind with you, but I think you can play the part for sure.
Oh yeah.
The size and stature,
Yeah.
you're good.
You just gotta shave your head.
Yeah.
I'd beat you up.
No, why?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even be there. I wouldn't even be there.
I'd be like, Joel, didn't he attack me? Joel would be like, I don't know. And then I'd beat you up.
No, you
I'd be like, Joel, didn't he attack me? Joel would be like, yeah, he did.
And then you kill Joel.
you'd be a dirty cop, huh? You're planting drugs in my car, you're planting cocaine, and then you tell me to put my hands up, and you're like, and I'm gonna be like, oh my, and you're gonna be like, oh, let me see your fucking wallet. And I'm like, my wallet's in my pocket, and then you're like, go get it, and I'm like, all right,
Stop
he's got a gun,
resisting.
he's got a gun. And you shoot me, dude. And then the body cam disappears for some reason.
He eats it.
That's the cop you would be, man, a dirty cop.
Yeah.
I would just be a dirty cop for Joel.
I definitely would have tried to smoke weed as a cop.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
get some fucking.
Like
Oh,
I
here we
smoke
go.
right now.
Here we go, dude.
I feel like most cops do smoke weed nowadays. Yeah.
I feel like they do a lot of drugs. Maybe it is a hard job. I'm not gonna say it's an easy job.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's not stressful. I'm not gonna say it's not important. But it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm too nice. I wouldn't be able to. I would be if someone got a speed. If they ran if they ran a stop sign, I'd be like, I get it. I've been there. Just go home. Get home safe. And then as they drive away. And then the camera starts zooming in on my face.
Bro,
I'm an actor.
honestly, I know we make a joke about it all the time, but I love you guys. Just kidding. No, that's not what I was saying. But no, I would want to be in homicide, dude. Like
Detective?
I wouldn't want to be a cop. I would want to be a detective.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah.
that's the best.
You
Lives-
want to do homicide? I would do special victims unit.
oh my god, and then be one of the perpetrators.
Oh, dude. What's the guy that looks at all the dead bodies?
Of forensics.
The forensics or you?
The coroner.
The coroner. Yeah.
coroner.
we would go check out the body, and then we'd go into your office, and then you're having dinner with a dead body. Like you're eating the dead body.
Melvin's like, I'm clocked out. I'm clocked out. the dead body's like, the dead body's mouth like this.
That would be it.
I didn't assault him. It's like he's dead though. Yeah, but I'm special victims. I didn't assault him.
I was investigating.
The detective is like the dream job, man. It's so
Yeah.
fucking cool. I love having to wake up at 3 a.m. and your partner's like, again? And you're just like, yeah, babe, I gotta go solve crime.
Honestly, all the shows make it seem like it's the most terrible thing to most terrible life to live. Like your partner's always saying like, really, you're going again? You're choosing your career over your partner.
And then
they're just like, I'm trying to stop this guy from raping kids.
Yeah, dude.
And then the partner, they feel guilty, bro. It's just
We're
like,
one lead away.
yeah.
I've said this many times on every fucking episode we've ever done, dude. I want to be the guy, go to a crime scene, I'm like, what do we got? And then fucking we got
And then the cops go, arrest him. He's
It's him!
And then you start dancing.
It's me, baby! It's me! I'm the one you're looking for! I killed him!
I'm the third revelation.
I killed her!
You were saying?
There's an ocean of bodies under us.
Really? No, there's just two. It's just these two.
I like how you come there. You're like, what do we got? And they're like, it's him. He's like,
Yeah! You caught me! You caught me real quick.
Oh shit, dude.
So yeah, I'd be like, I just love being like, what do we got? And they're like, we got 2 murders. And then I'm like, girl or guy? And they're like, well, you can just see. And I'm like, all right, good problem, good choice. I mean, good choice. Good point. Good choice. Good point.
Okay, so if you guys were detectives, I would be the guy that comes in after you guys do the hard work and
What
be
do you
like,
really got?
and be like, I'm taking it from here because I'm FBI.
Okay, then I will leave and come back as like the president. I'm taking over.
The president comes to a crime scene.
What do we got? Barack Obama.
Hope and change. And you leave.
We need change. After a quadruple homicide, we need change.
Joel will show up and go, cold case.
We're never talking about
But we
this.
have a couple leads.
Who wants to drink?
Put it in the files.
Who wants to drink in my car?
Oh, bro, that's where Joel, like, as far as like 2K attributes go, Joel, the post cop and hang
Yeah, in the bar.
in the bar,
yeah.
Joel.
And then you have the epiphany, like half, like you get your stuff and you just put a $20 bill. And the bartender's like, "Drink dead shot.
Drinking all night.
You owe me $300."
I love that. Like in Zodiac, when they're eating when they're eating sandwiches, talking about like, oh, we gotta catch him. We got
Yeah.
new clues. Is it Arthur Lee Allen?
Yeah.
Is it Richard, the other guy? And then he's like, oh, I gotta go to Vallejo and get some fucking this and that. Yeah, I leave my sandwich. I give it to my partner. I give him like $5 for tip, and then I just leave, dude, and I have like a fucking gun right here. It's
Oh, you would look so
Suspenders.
good with the.
yeah. I mean, Mark Ruffalo. Dave
Zodiac.
Toschi.
Yeah.
Dave Toschi. Dude, that's fucking sick. He's so good, man. He's so
Dog.
good.
Also, too, Joel act like he's too far into the case. He's like, I'm too far into it, dude. He's like, you need some time off. He's like, you want to go to the bar? Automatically.
Let's drink in my car.
Let's drink in my car. All right, well, let's end here because we don't have that much memory on the.
We were just getting started.
camera.
Feel like our legs wet right
Let's
now.
talk about detectives and Patreon.
All right, we're gonna go over to the Patreon right now. I'm gonna be July 19th in San Jose at the Improv with Jesus Sepulveda. Come check me out.
Yes.
July 21st, Jesus Sepulveda and I are going to be at the Studio M.
Oh,
They're having a
shit.
show, yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and July 7th and 28th, we're going to have
Alfred
Robles at Studio M, and then August 6th, 2 days, yeah. 29th and 30th?
The weekend of that.
The last weekend of July, basically Alfred's taking over Studio M for the whole weekend. And August 6th, I'll be in Bakersfield. So if we have any fans out in Bakersfield, I'll be hanging out with Alfred Robles out there. And Joel might be there.
I don't know. Guys, I am just going to be...
August 5th.
August 5th. Twitch.tv/Isimo World.
Oh, wait, no. Carne asada.
Oh, August 5th, carne asada. Come on, hang out with us. We're going to be vibing, taking pictures. It's free. We'll give more details as it gets closer as far as time goes.
Yeah.
But it's a good chance to just hang out with us. Not have to worry about paying for anything. Hang out with us, eat some food, eat some carne asada, get some drinks going, take some pics, have good memories. We're just regular people, baby.
Yeah.
Just imagine drinking in my car.
Okay.
But I'm in public. I'm in public. All right.
All right, we love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Ooh, I
Bye.
love me.
Fuck you.